Okay, Amy, how you doing? Thank you so much for kicking things off. I really appreciate it. That's not always the easiest thing to do. So, again, I appreciate that. Okay, so I've got your writing here, and you say attached below is my assignments. My assignment. So with my sketch development, I actually did three for one, just in case. Probably don't want to do that because that's going to convolute things a little bit. So I would recommend that moving through the course, just stick with exactly with what the assignment asks for. That way we're not getting confused as into some of the other meanings and some of the other things that you're submitting. Okay. Um, I understand that you want to be complete and thorough, and I totally get that, and I really appreciate that. But for the sake of clarity, let's just go ahead and stick with what's in front of us, okay? So let's take a look at your, let me see, Guardian Network Systems. I provided a pictorial of the garden with Angel, and that makes sense. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Um, and that would that would feasibly be a good solution for your logo as the guardian with the wings. So good job there. And then we move to your abstract, and this is where it really gets interesting as far as I'm concerned. This abstract depiction of protection, I'm sorry, central control. I think this is really interesting, and I think this is very, very effective. One of the comments I would recommend here is that it's a little bit too complex for a logo. So maybe what I would do is I would consider less circles radiating from the center circle, and don't. Let me show you something. What happens when we back off here a little bit? As you can see, that center ring of circles becomes almost invisible and what I'm doing is I'm mimicking here, looking at it at a distance. And that distance could be something as far as an arm length. So you want to make sure that these design elements are definitely visible at smaller sizes. We can clearly see that here where you've added this here. We've lost all of the gradients at smaller sizes. So you may not even add gradients to the radiating circles from the central circle. I think the central circle definitely has the gradient, but maybe these don't need gradients, and maybe only three circles radiating from each central axis. I guess what I'm trying to say is just really try to simplify things. I think that's your solution right there. This is good. I get the protection. I understand what you're saying here. And this is really smart that you're showing each one in a smaller size. That's smart. Whoever taught you that is right on top, because you definitely want to see how the logo looks at smaller sizes. So excellent job there. One thing I would recommend is to try to keep your page size consistent in the presentation. So for example, this page size is a square format, whereas these look like, let me come in or that so we can see what these are, 8.5 by 11, or actually these are 8 by 10. And then this one is 5.56 by 5.56. So that's a little bit unusual in terms of presentation formatting. Other than that, great job. Like I said, I think this is the way to go. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or other, please let me know. Good job. Thank you.